Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this morning's game between the 2007 Nova Scotia Prospects and the Junior X-Men. Seems as we've already got a goal. Getting her underway here a little late. I didn't exactly see who scored it. We'll get an official call here in a second from our man in the box, Tanner Lund. Back at center ice now, dropping the puck. X-Men win the draw. Putting it up the ice there is number 22 for the Prospects. The X-Men trying to clear the zone. Stopped at the line by number 67, Max Darcy. The X-Men desperately trying to get it out of their zone here.
So I'm a little late to the mic today, folks, and I guess you could blame that a little bit of lack of sleep. Stayed up a little later than I probably should have last night watching my Hawks get the victory, but we're back and we're ready for another flurry of action here today at the 2015 Eastside Mario's Oyster Cup. I'm Bo Ford, and I'll have the call for the remaining of the day. This game has the 2007 NS Prospects in the red with black trim playing the StFX Junior X-Men in the blue with white trim. 1-0 lead already for the Stars. Here come the X-Men up over the ice. They hold it at the blue line. That's Jack Taylor hammering that one back in. Here comes Leighton Stewart driving towards the net. That one's chipped in behind and turned back the other way by the Prospects, and up the ice they come. Here comes Jack Sangster. It's turned over at the line, and Stewart goes back the other way. Here's Leighton Stewart. They have numbers back. Stewart can't get around his man. Good save there, and it's tipped into the corner. Puck's in the zone of the X-Men here, and they come out, breaking it back the other way. A little chip play, and stopped at the line by number 16, Matthew Walker. But the X-Men continue to move the puck forward, and here they come down, and that one's knocked off the stick by Matthew Walker. Centered out front, can't get a good handle on it, and the Prospects, the Stars, try and come back the other way. Puck goes all the way down. That one's going to be blown down for icing. 1-0 lead here early for the Stars. Have to think if you're StFX, you have to try and get to goaltender Sam Oxner early in this one. He's been lights out so far in this tournament. Good goaltender, great technique. He stops the puck with confidence and keeps his rebounds to a low percentage. Face off to his left, won by the X-Men, and back to the point. That was Cormier, tried to fire that one through. Tip just wide, and the Stars get it to the red line no further. Or the blue line, sorry. And there's Brady Peddle. Stick on that one, tries to shift it back in, and the X-Men can't seem to gain the line. Peddle is going to try and chase that one back. It's going to go all the way for icing. Face off back down to the right of Sam Oyster, and he's set and ready to take this one. You're watching the 2015 Eastside Mario's Oyster Cup live on Bell Community 1. This game featuring the 2007 Division semifinals, the NS Prospects in the red and black, and the StFX X-Men in the blue and white. And here come the Stars back the other way. Can't get a shot away, and it's turned back into the corner. Going to pick that one up is number 13. Tally Grant. Turned over at the line, and the Stars try and generate something back the other way. Can't do so as it's hammered in, and Petal's going to go back and get that one. Here they come back the other way. Breakaway opportunity. Let's see a penalty coming up here. Little 4-on-4 action here for a minute as the X-Men try and get some offense generated. That one's at the line and blown down with 4:22 left to go here in the first period. 1-0 hockey game here, and the Stars are going to take a confident lead. That Sam Oxner in the pipes for them. Face off, bashed around there. That was Grant Sexton. Here they come back the other way. Sampson fires one towards the net, and that one bleeds just wide. Puck comes all the way back down to the other end as the X-Men chase it down, and they're going to get to it, and Petal's going to pick that one up and hammer it off the half wall, but the Stars are quick in the attack here, and can't pick that one up as Sampson comes back the other way. Has Smith and Petal with him. Sampson tried to drop that one off, and that's going to go for the offside, folks. Early in the morning here in Charlottetown, PEI, but these kids look to have their legs under them, and of course the Stripes, as always, making calls when needed to be called. They're awake, alive, and ready here in this one. Unlike I was this morning, we're a few minutes late here to this one. Here comes Peddle over the right line. Dekes in and cuts to the middle, and that one's knocked away. Back to the point it goes, and here's Smith. Tons of space, gonna skate and walk it in. That tipped off a few sticks, but Oxner was quick to tip that one into the corner, and back the other way come the Stars. There's number 67, Max Darcy. Darcy's in all alone, and he scores. Max Darcy, 2-0. NS Prospect, or Stars, sorry, on a goal from Max Darcy. Puck is dropped, and I had that one blown back down again. StFX. Too many men on the ice here. Oh. Not sure what's going to take place here. Officials trying to get things figured out. Let the young fella out of the penalty box there after the Stars get a power play goal. And face off back at center ice here. Puck is dropped and hammered down and into the corner. Shot off the side of the net, stays loose. Face off to the right. Puck is dropped and controlled by Smith. Puck rattled around. I believe that's Cormier going to pick that one up and chip it by the speedy little Smith here. He's all over the ice trying to get this puck out, and it bashed around at the blue line and comes back to the goal scorer, Darcy. Darcy shifts it in, and here come the Stars back the other way. They're in behind the defense. Shot just wide there by Jack Sangster. Puck comes back to the point to Max Darcy again, and he goes back down low, and Ryan Walsh couldn't put a handle on that one, and back the other way come the X-Men as they try and get it out of the zone, and it's hammered back in, and back to get that one again is Walsh in behind the net. Looks to go to the point, but the defenseman's changing, and puck's going to come all the way back out. And here come the X-Men with an opportunity off a bad change. They're in, and Oxner flashes the leather there. What a save by Sam Oxner there on Sampson. What a nice save by him, and flashes the leather there. And that doesn't surprise me from the booth. We've seen it all tournament long here from Sam Oxner. This kid's got some game, and he's got some swagger in his step. Puck rattled around and comes over to the side of the net. Here come the Stars back the other way, and McDonald's going to turn that one over, I do believe. It's McDonald. Hammered on around and picked up by number 87, Keever, Drew Keever. Here come the Stars, 3-on-2, back the other way, going to pass in the skates, but they're in deep. Here comes number 22, Grant Sexton. Sexton shifts it out front and can't get it through the needle, and tries his second time. It's jammed out front, but kicked back into the corner by a X-Men defenseman, and puck rolls into the corner. Frozen against the wall there, and it squirts loose right in the stick of Drew Keever. Keever walks around one, throws it, rebound is there, and they score! Grant Sexton, Johnny on the spot, makes it 3-0. NS Stars after a beautiful play by number 87, Drew Keever. 55 seconds left to go in the first, and it's 3-0 Stars. Back here, face off, puck dropped, and here comes Stewart up the right side now. Stewart goes wide on his man and tries to force it towards the net as he picks it back up behind, and the Stars gain possession. Puck comes all the way back, and Bell has it at the blue line, and he gets stripped of that puck by number 99, Cole Chandler. Chandler's in around Peddle. Chandler still has it on his stick, but it just rolls off the final second. There's Chandler trying to center that one out, and it bounces around in behind. Chandler forces it up the wall, and Marmalock's going to be the first one on that one for the Stars as the puck goes behind the net, and Aiden Colowater going to try and chase that one down. There he is there with the puck. Colowater. Puck goes in behind onto the stick of Stewart. Stewart turns and gets it up, and that's going to spell the end of the first period here. NS Prospects lead 1-0 or 3-0, in this 2007 division semifinal here at the 2015 Eastside Mario's Oyster Cup. Face off one back to the point, and that was fired on through by Luke Jardine. Rimmed all the way over to McDonald. McDonald tries to skate that one up, chips it by the defender and out into the zone. And then Max Darcy's going to pick that one up. Sorry, that's Drew Keever. And it's battered around the line, and there's Keever. Tries to get it outside the line and held in by McDonald. And now it's shifted out, and Peddle's going to fire it back in at the line, and Axman delayed offside as the puck comes back out, and here come the Stars back the other way up the left side. Here comes Marmalock in all alone. Great save there, but the rebound lays shoveled in. They're diving around, blocking shots, and it stays out. Wow, what a big defensive play there by the StFX X-Men. They're diving around in behind their goalie, bailing him out there. I do believe it's Luke Burgess. I'm not 100% correct on that. I don't have a full StFX lineup in front of me, but I'm pretty sure that's the goaltender here. Puck comes back and shifted back up the other way after a few big saves from defensemen, a few big saves from the goaltender. Here they come, the X-Men now, trying to rally off a big momentum boost there, and can't get that one thrown towards the net. And here come the Stars. On a bad change, they're going to have a foot race here. Cormier's chasing after that one. Can't get to it. Here come the Stars. Jam at the side of the net. Turned aside from the stick of number 5, Jack Sangster. Can't get that one to go. Puck comes outside the blue line. It's shifted back in and delayed offside. Stars are coming back up again. There's Ryan Walsh. Throws it towards the net. It comes right in the stick of number 19, Mermeluk, but he couldn't bury it. We're going to see a penalty called here. Tripping call going to be made on that play. I didn't quite see it, but I think if you're StFX and you see the way that your players are laying their bodies on the line here, you got to be quite proud. 3-0 hockey game. They're diving behind their goalie. They're sliding in front of them. They're blocking everything here to keep this at 3-0 for the NS Stars. Stars going to go to the power play with 8:46 remaining. Face-off one there by Keever and gets that one back to the point. So 1:20 remaining here in the power play in this one, and here come the X-Men back the other way. Puck gets down in deep there and rattle around in the corner. Here come the Stars with 1:05 left in their power play. They turn the puck back the other way. Bell's in a foot race for it. Centered right out in the slot. Shot, save, rebound into the corner. Puck comes centered back out and rattle around right back to Darcy at the point. Max Darcy fires one through just wide. Rebound attempt blocked away. This Axeman team throwing all bodies on the line here on the penalty kill as well. 38 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the NS Stars. Face off to the right of Buckles. I'm going to guess is, or Buckless. Moves around on the point, back and forth, and the X-Men are going to turn it over and come back the other way. Here they come. in on a breakaway, but Sam Oxner's there to flash the leather once again. He loves that leather. Sam Oxner by far the best 07 goaltender I've seen in this tournament, as all 5 players huddle around him and tap him on the head. This kid's got some technique that I could have even used in midget hockey here in PEI. He's just been lights out for his team. So Ashton Baker, I do believe, is a goaltender here. I got a little confused. It's early in the morning, still half asleep, and might have had a little bit of a wrong lineup sitting in front of me, as well as a wraparound attempt. No good, and pucks jammed around in behind, and back to get that one is number 5, Oliver Smith. Puck comes up the right side and chipped off the boards, and here's Peddle up the ice. Brady Peddle stops up, loses control, and held in at the line there, though, by number 17, Jesse Artriddle. Pucks. X-Men have control here. 3-0 lead for the Stars. 5:30 left to go in the second period. Puck comes out, and back the other way come the Stars, looking to add to their lead as Aiden Clowater tips that one over. And great defensive play there by number 13. Aiden Fulmore take that one away. Here comes Brady Peddle in around 1, and he's in all alone on Oxner. Peddle wires that one up and over the net. Sam Oxner followed him all the way. Puck gets to the blue line, and it battles around, and Stars have an opportunity for a break that they can't convert on. Puck's hammered back in by number 2, Cole Campbell. Stars try and set up, and here comes Ben McDonald in. Oxner with the poke check. Rebound off the post. Sam Oxner pulling a little Dom Hasek out of his repertoire with that poke check. And that one stays out off the rebound as well. Big fan of the poke check back in my day. More of the sliding poke check, but hey, it only worked 90% of the time. 4:09 left to go. It's worked 100% of the time here for Sam Oxner in this one. Goaltending change here for the StFX X-Men. I believe that's Brett Connors going to come into the pipes now. This StFX team tends to split its games. And a great effort in the net there for Ashton Baker. Face-off win by the X. And the Stars, though, pick up possession, and puck gets by at the point, and back the other way, it's Campbell. Keever fights him off the puck, but it comes out, and here come the X-Men back the other way, 1-on-4. That was Brouillard all by himself. Puck jammed around in front, and trickles in behind, centered out. And that one was tipped wide. Behind the net there with the puck is Landon Webb. It comes all the way back to Campbell at the point, and Campbell steps in and fires that one into the corner. Back to get that is Luke Jardine. Jardine tries to hammer it out, and they get it all the way to the blue line, but no farther. Here comes McDonald. Puck bashed around, and it's cleared the length. Will it get all the way for icing? No, it's waved off with 3 minutes remaining here in the second period. Again, the NS Stars in the 2007 division, holding a 3-0 lead over the StFX X-Men in this one. Try and turn that back, and the Stars are going to try and chase it down. Here they come with numbers back the other way. Believe that's Marmaluk up the right side. Little tough to see the jerseys of some of these youngsters out here. It's not quite what you're used to from way up here in the booth. When you get some guys that are 6'5" and 220, you tend to be able to read their names a little easier with the bigger name bars, bigger jerseys. Even the guys that are 5'8", like strength and conditioning coach here at Andrews Hockey, Matt Breton, you'll be able to tell them guys out, pick those guys out just because they're a little smaller. Here comes the puck back the other way, and it's chipped off the glass and into the X-Men zone, chased all the way down, but that was number 10, Ryan Walsh, who couldn't get to that puck before the icing call. Got a great day of action here on Bell Community 1 from the 2015 Eastside Mario's Oyster Cup. A few more semi-final games to be decided before we get into the championships. But, folks, there's some buzz in the air here today at the Oyster Cup around McLaughlin Arena. If you're maybe tuning in from your hotel room, maybe too much of a headache or a little too sick to be at the rink this morning quite yet, and you're tuned in watching it online, we thank you, and hopefully we're soothing that headache a little bit with 1:30 left to go in the second period. The Stars, try and center that one back. Max Darcy can't keep that errant pass in, but still got it on his stick and tries to chip it back the other way, and there's Smith. Puck's bashed around, and I believe that was Keever who took a body along the wall. Puck comes loose, and big Max Darcy, number 67, much like Max Pacioretty. He's got a goal in this game. I mentioned him the other day and wondered if maybe that number 67 had something to do with Max Pacioretty, and I said, I hope when we get to the playoff rounds he might show up a little bit more than Max Pacioretty, and he's got a beauty of a goal in this one, so we have to say that, yeah, he's probably showed up more than Max Pacioretty has for the Montreal Canadiens so far in the playoffs. 25 seconds to go here. Stars with a good chance at another opportunity, and it's chipped just wide, and rattle around, 10 seconds to go. Stars going to try and fire a shot. There's Darcy again back with it. Backhands it smartly into the corner, and that's pretty much going to do it in this one. That's going to run out the clock in the second period. 3-0 NS Stars lead after 2 periods of play. Sam Ochsner has been lights out in goal for the Stars in this one. We'll be back after a quick flood live on Bell Community 1 here at the 2015 Eastside Mario's Oyster Cup. We're back here for the third period of the day. 3-0 Hennes Stars lead over the StFX X-Men in the 2007 division semifinals. Been a back and forth game. The StFX X-Men really starting to lay it on the line. They're blocking shots, laying down behind their goaltender, doing whatever they can to keep the puck out. But the answer in this one so far has been Sam Ochsner in the net for the Nova Scotia Stars. He's flashed the leather a couple times and great opportunities from the X-Men and kept this 3-goal lead intact. Here come the X-Men chasing that puck down. McDonald's going to get there first and try and fire it towards the net. And that one's cleared all the way back just to the blue line and kept in, tried to be fired in. And that was intercepted. Here's Marmaluk up the right side. In behind, and Marmaluk's gonna bury that one. Maddox Marmaluk in and adds to this lead. It's 4-0. Just 54 seconds into this one. Face off back at center, and here they come right back in the attack. Here's Drew Keever. Keever rolls one. Oh, that one trickled right to the post, but didn't go past the red line. Quick shot, and the X-Men are down. They're blocking shots. They're laying down. There's 4 of them in the crease, including the goaltender, keeping that puck out. Here comes Webb back for the X-Men. Webb gets that puck swatted away. And here come the prospects back up the ice. 3-on-2. There's Keever with it now. Drew Keever can't get a shot away, and the X-Men turn the puck back the other way. And here they come with a 3-on-2 of their own. It's Stewart up the left side, beats the D-man wide. And here's Stewart looking for an option. Can't feed that one through. Great defensive play there. Puck comes in over the line. It's the prospects and rattled down low. Here's Stewart. Skates out right in front of his net in a dangerous area, and it's turned over, but the prospects can't generate much there. And puck comes all the way over to the right side, and here comes Sampson over the line. Passes that one over to Bell. Bell goes back to Sampson, tries to shovel that one towards the net, and still got it on his stick is Sampson. Sampson walks out, and Ochsner's there to turn that one aside. That one's fired back to the net and deflected wide off his skate and cleared out to the red line to Campbell. Cole Campbell. Offside by the prospects, and the X-Men get a little time to break this thing out, and they do up the right side, but puck comes all the way back, and Max Darcy's back to get that one. He's got a goal in this one. Prospects come back again, and here comes number 99. That's Cole Chandler. Fires that one just wide, wrap around attempt. Back in the stick of Chandler. Big save there by goaltender Brett Connors. Keeps that one out. Puck comes back to the point, and there's Max Darcy. Darcy sidesteps 1, 2, 3, and loses it there. And the puck goes into the corner and rattled around, and back up the ice come the X-Men. Owen Smith plays it in the center, and that one's picked up by Connor Foston. And he's just going to hammer that one back in. Icing waved off as Campbell goes back to get that one. In behind the StFX net is Campbell, and he fires it up the wing, but no further. The prospects are hard to recover that one. Turned right over on the stick of Brady Peddle. Peddle walks into that one. Tipped by Darcy in front. But that one's tipped wide as Darcy got a stick on that one, and I believe Sam Oxner probably would have liked to seen that one all the way through. And here they come back the other way. Here's Mermeluk up the right side with two men in front. Mermeluk centers it out right to the feet of Keever. Can't get a stick on it. Puck rattle around. It's out front still. But the X-Men come in. 10 minutes remaining here in the third period. You're watching the 2015 Eastside Mario's Oyster Cup live on Bell Community 1. We want to remind you to give us a follow if you're in the Twitter world at PEI Oyster Cup. Send us a tweet using hashtag Community1. Tell us maybe where you're watching from and who you're watching. Is here come the X-Men back the other way in. Great defensive play there by number 25. Maybe 75. Luke Jardine knocks that away from Jesse Artridge. And the Stars come back down and score the other way. 5-0 Prospects lead here. Pucks rattled along the board here. 5-0 lead, and here comes Brady Peddle. Peddle over the line, quick shot, and Sam Oxner's there with the glove again to stop that one, and he gives a little flash of it. Sam Oxner has been the best 07 goaltender in this tournament, no question in my eyes, and he looks to be leading his team directly to the championship game a little later here on Bell Community 1. I do believe that we will have that game for you at McLaughlin A, and we will at 1 o'clock. Our first championship of the day will feature this more than likely NS Prospects team, and of course it'll be a PEI team joining them, the Western Coyotes, and PEI Riptide set to do battle here in the third period, or after this third period's completion. Again, folks, we're in a straight time here in the third period with a 5-goal lead for the NS Stars. Chisholm, pucks rattled around there and turned back and stopped up and turned back again. That's Connor, I believe, number 7. Pucks bashed around in the center ice area, neutral zone, right side, and here come the Stars, our Prospects back the other way again. Pucks sent on around and controlled now by the Prospects as it goes into the corner. And all the way back to the blue line where Darcy keeps it in, throws it at the net, and that was Mermeluk, got a stick on that one, tipped it just wide, centered out front, bounced around, but stays out. The Prospects coming back with a little bit more of a push here. Throwing towards the net and tip wide. StFX player down, but makes a way back to his feet and gonna skate that one off his Chisholm. Skates to the bench. Puck's back down all the other way, and that one's icing. 5:30 left to go here in the third period. 5-0. Nova Scotia Prospects lead over the StFX X-Men. Puck goes all the way down into the prospect zone. It's picked up by number 13, Fulmore. Taken off his stick by Grant Sexton, but Fulmore tries to get that one back, and puck comes all the way back to Peddle at the line. Peddle holds that one in and dumps it back into the corner. It's chipped around, and here come the X-Men off the half wall. Chipped by at the blue line, but stayed in there. Burbridge with that nice play. Here comes Drew Keever. Keever up the left side, in around a couple defensemen. That one's knocked away by Brady Peddle. Centered out front. Nothing there, though. Back the other way comes Fulmore. He's taken hard into the corner awkwardly, but both players return to their feet with 3:50 remaining here in this third period. So as we said, it looks, I'm very confident in saying the NS Prospects are going to move on here into the finals, especially with the play of their goaltender, Sam Oxner. Should get an opportunity. Here's Peddle, though, at the point. Peddle fires one through. Trickles just wide of Oxner. Have to think he'll get strong consideration in this one for the Chucky Sports Excellent Player of the Game. Back the other way they come, and picking that one up is number 17 for the X-Men, Partridge. Partridge dekes around one, tries to dish it off. It's turned over, and the Prospects are back the other way. Back to get that one and pick it up is number 4, Trent Stewart. Here comes Stewart up the side and dekes around a couple and hammered around in the zone. Peddle gonna pick that one up. Try and get something generated with only 2:40 left to go. Here comes Peddle in over the line, and he's gonna try one extra move, and Brody Hilton King's gonna pick that one off. Centered out front, quick shot, Peddle off the post, rebound, lays in front. Can't get a stick on it. The X-Men let that golden opportunity trickle by. Peddle fires one at the net. Rebounds out front, but cleared aside from Sam Oxner. Puck comes back to Peddle. Peddle bowls over his man, but it's the Prospects back the other way. Quick shot and tipped aside. There's a rebound out front. They can't get a shot away. Good shot block there. Down to 1:50. This X-Men team laying it all on the line here in their final game of the weekend. They're blocking shots. They're going to take some bruises back home to Antigonish with them. But, hey, that's the way you play hockey, folks. Here comes back the other way. Mermeluk's in behind the defenseman. Mermeluk walks in, goes to the right side, and rolls that one just wide with 1:25 remaining. Here come the X-Men again. Back the other way. Bell can't get that one down in deep. And here comes Mermeluk again. Another opportunity. Breakaway. Mermeluk scores 6-0 for the Prospects. We're down to 40 seconds left to go here in this third period.
What is it? I thought they were doing that.
20 seconds left to go here. That one's going to be covered up for a whistle. And the NS Prospects, you'll see them here later on Bell Community 1 in the championship game. Their opponent yet to be decided. They will play a team from PEI as we have the second semifinal, the 2007 Division Western Coyotes and PEI Riptide up next. And the NS Prospects celebrate here. Greet Sam Oxner, the goaltender. He is a 18 save shutout, and 14 or 15 of those are of the Masterville kind, flash and leather. 6-0 final here, and Sam Oxner gets the shutout, well deserved, and we'll see this team back here at, I believe it's 1 o'clock, the first championship game of the day here at the Oyster Cup. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope you return for the next game between the 2007 Western Coyotes and the PEI Riptide. Stay tuned, though, first for the Chucky Sports Excellence Player of the Games. Pretty much bet money on it that it's Sam Oxner here for the Nova Scotia Prospects. He was stellar in goal for them. I mean, it's hard to know with these teams if they like to kind of spread it out. I'm sure with the play of him, he's probably got a player a game or two already for this team. We'll see what takes place next. Ben McDonald, Chucky Sports Excellent Player of the Game for the StFX X-Men. Well, I've been wrong before and wrong again. Luke Jardine's going to get the player of the game here for the NS Prospects. And I'm going to have to go out on a limb here and say that Sam Oxner might have had a player of the game or two already in this tournament. And they decide to spread around the wealth a little bit. So we'll be back momentarily here with Game 2 of the day from the Sunday edition of the 2015 Oyster Cup.